Good morning students. In the previous lecture we discussed about the applications of uniform circular motion. Today we are going to discuss about the conical pendulum and its time period. What do you mean by conical pendulum? For that we need to find the definition of pendulum. What is pendulum? Pendulum is the arrangement in which a heavy metal bob is connected to a massless string. This is called as a pendulum. Then what is simple pendulum? Simple pendulum is an arrangement in which the pendulum only oscillates in a plane. It is called as a simple pendulum. What is conical pendulum? Conical pendulum is a pendulum which perform horizontal circle making some angle with the vertical direction. In this section, we are going to determine the time period of the conical pendulum. What is the time period of conical pendulum? The time required for a metal bob to complete one revolution. Okay, now let's start. Consider a metal bob of mass m is performing a horizontal circle, is revolving in a horizontal circle of radius r. Now, this metal bob is connected by a string with a rigid support, therefore a tension is acting on the string and this tension is denoted by letter T0. Now, this tension is divided into two rectangular components, T sin theta and T cos theta. This T cos theta is in the upward direction and this T sin theta is in the horizontal direction. Now, if the mass of the metal bob is equal to m, then the weight of the metal bob is equal to mg, which is always directed in the downward direction. We can see here the weight of the body is in the downward direction and the tension acting on the body is in the upward direction. Therefore, from the simple relation, from the simple balancing condition, we can determine the time period of the conical pendulum. Okay, how? We can write here this T0 cos theta is equal to mg, which is balances the weight of the body, and this T0 sin theta, which is directed towards the center of this circle, and the force which is responsible for the circular motion, it is called as the centripetal force. Therefore, we can write here this T0 sin theta is equal to mv square divided by r, or we can also write it as mr omega square. Therefore, this is T0 sin theta is equal to mr omega square. Now, divide this equation by this equation. We get T0 sin theta divided by T0 cos theta. It is equal to mr omega square and it is divided by mg. Here this m get cancelled. We can write this T0 get cancelled. Therefore, it is sin theta divided by cos theta is equal to r omega square divided by g. We cross multiply this equation, therefore we get it is g sin theta divided by r cos theta, which is equal to omega square. Therefore, now from this equation, what is the radius of this circle path circle? It is equal to r. Therefore, we can write sin theta is equal to, what is sin theta is equal to? Sin theta is equal to, suppose the length of the simple pendulum is equal to L. Then what is the sin theta is equal to? Sin theta is equal to r divided by L. Opposite side divided by the hypotenuse. Therefore, we can write this r is equal to L sin theta. If this value of r we keep in this equation becomes omega square is equal to, it is g sin theta divided by r cos theta. What is r? R is equal to L sin theta. Now this sin theta get cancelled. We get this g upon L cos theta. This is equal to omega square. Therefore, what is omega is equal to? This omega is equal to under root g upon L cos theta. Now we know what is the time period. Time period is equal to 2 pi by omega. Therefore, we can write here it is equal to 2 pi divided by g divided by L cos theta, which is equal to 2 pi under root L cos theta divided by g. So this is the equation for the time period of the conical pendulum, and as we see, if the length of the simple conical pendulum and the acceleration gravity remains constant, we can say that this time period is directly proportional to the angle theta. Therefore, this time period is directly proportional to theta, and also we can write this frequency N is equal to 1 by T, which is equal to 1 upon 2 pi under root g upon L cos theta. Here this frequency is inversely proportional to theta. Therefore, we can say that the time period and frequency of this conical pendulum is depend upon the angle. It does not depend upon the gravity and does not depend upon the length. In this section, we calculate the formula for the time period of the conical pendulum as well as the frequency of the conical pendulum. In the next section, we are going to learn about the vertical circular motion. In this section, we discuss about conical pendulum. Have a good day. Bye.